Underground Hip Hop Super Rockin' DJ on and on Austin edition, 95 degrees in the shade. With me right about now, we have Glow in the Dark recording artiste, Time Machine. I'm gonna pass the mic. Introduce yourselves, fellas.
Yo, DJ Mechalek, DJ producer.
Writer, MC, Biscuit.
Jet Set J in the place to be.
Now, of course, you guys rocked last night at our inaugural UndergroundHipHop.com showcase. One thing that really jumps out at me, man, especially even with the audience, you're listening to hip-hop all night, the same rigmarole, the same, you know, what we're used to hearing, and you guys go way left. 0 to 60, high energy, you know. Is it fair to label you guys and put you in that box as a hip-hop group? What's your take that?
Wow. You got something?
I mean, not for nothing, but like we're musicians and we grew up on hip-hop. So when you come up and you start doing music, it's like you do what you know, but as you grow, you know, it's still gonna have hip-hop elements. And yeah, it's hip-hop, but like, if you know, we always, you know, go in and try to innovate on every project. So, you know, our first project, we were babies, you know, we did what we knew, and it's like now we're comfortable with who we are as artists, and it's like, it's all about innovation, you know?
Mechalek, your beats have a lot to do with that. What's the process? Do y'all have input on what he does, or does he come to you with the finished product?
Well, these dudes have, like, every song's got at least one concept, maybe, you know, like, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 nowadays, different concepts, but they may have the concept, but it doesn't start usually until the beat. They may have a little verse written, but the beat is usually the jumping off point. I come with something, or our man Still Rock comes with something, and they just jump off from there.
New year, jumping off, what can we expect next from Time Machine? What y'all working on?
We just finished a new album. It's called Life is Expensive. It's supposed to come out in May. You know, you get if you're like what's on and on talking about your left to center. It's not. Is it fair to call you hip hop? I mean, we'll leave that up to everybody else because I think the album encompasses what you're talking about with some unconventional sounding stuff. All the beats. Well, most of the beats are real fast, like in excess of 110 beats per minute, you know, whereas most conventional hip-hop people might expect is in the 90-something range or whatever. And there's a few songs that fall in that category too, but I don't know, you know, like Biscuit was talking about, we're just really trying to bring something to the table and do something a little different, not for the sake of doing something different, but for the sake of doing something that counts and isn't disposable, you know?
Is there a prototypical Time Machine fan? Who's the guy that likes Time Machine?
He can.
I can't even handle that. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna gain a lot of new fans with this album, and I think there's some fans that's gonna be like, yo, you know, this is why I like Time Machine, because, you know, I can always count on them to like keep me involved and keep me interested, because a lot of people are like, not for nothing, you know, people are getting disenchanted and people are growing up, and it's like, you know, I want to say, like, life is expensive. It's like, yo, life is fun, but at the end of the day, it's like it's expensive, you know, and you know, we just keep people involved, and I don't know, like we have therapists to little kids who like Time Machine, you know.
I mean, a lot of the parties we're getting booked to play right now are more not really conventional hip-hop shows, but more like, you know, dance party weeklies. And it's like, you know, having seen the show, you can see how that would translate. We're doing dance routines. We have fast music. And, you know, I guess it goes in line with what's trendy right now. But, you know, I think the people that spend the time to check out the music finds out that, you know, we're not exactly trying to fit into some slot that's a trend right now, but, you know, do just what the point we've gotten to. And the fan base, we've always had like more female fans than the average like independent rap group, which is, you know, a blessing because nobody wants to stare at a bunch of dudes like looking at you while you're rapping. And you know, we really have, you know, we've been really lucky to have a pretty wide variety of people that check for our music.
That's what it is, man. If you want to go to a show, hear some live music and have a bunch of bitches staring at you, Time Machine is right up the alley, of course, breaking down barriers of what this shit is. And, of course, we think very highly of them. We had them on our showcase. Thanks for coming out to Austin, man. Time Machine, Glow in the Dark Records, all right?